It's the Pacific Northwest Geek here. Echo Hero here. Cha, 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 baby. I'm back with another review, as this time I will be looking at the 2022 movie Don't Monster in the Woods 2, also known as Don't Fuck in the Woods 2. Now this movie, initially it picks up with this girl being attacked by the monster who, instead of killing the girl, we see his monster slung right before he impregnates her, and we see her like convulsing and something comes out of her mouth. And then after a little like music video type intro, there's flashback scenes to what happened in the first movie. We are reunited with Jane, who's waking up in the aftermath, covered in blood, got the monster guts all over the place, kicks his head, before we are introduced to the rest of our cast, who are going to work at this camp. And we meet Gil, who's like the groundskeeper type guy. And some of the girls are kind of eyeing him. Eventually, two of the girls go off to have a little intimacy time. Anyways, while this is going on, the town sheriff, or whatever, the sheriff shows up, and he's got it out for Gil, because apparently Gil is a criminal who he did his time, or part of his time, got out on good behavior, but the sheriff wants to send him back. And anyways, we then see the two girls who got out with some intimacy, a little, go on time. In the middle of basically, having sex, they are attacked by some of these parasite creatures, and then we don't see them for the rest of the movie. Kind of like the sheriff, we don't see him for a good part of the movie. Anyways, well then, Gil tells the kids there, the counselors there, that basically he got involved in this whole thing with an illegal chop shop, but that his partner ratted him out, and he was sentenced to 10 years, but he only did 5 because he got good behavior. Eventually, that night, some of the counselors go off and have sex. Two of them having sex in the shower, and the others go out in his tent to have sex. Where afterwards, the one girl goes to take a leak, and we get the scene where as she's squatting, we get this little effect of the parasite going up her ass. She's now infected. Whatever got those other two girls before has gotten her, and then whatever got her also gets the boyfriend. So the next day, they're like trying to figure out where these two counselors are. Before one of them goes out, somebody goes outside and start hearing some screaming. Jane has found her way into the camp, and she ends up nutting, just hits Gil in the nuts, and they had to use a sedative on her. And they gotta go. Anyways, while they'll go deal with her, others are going to look for the missing counselors. One of the counselors runs into the girl who got it up the ass, who basically pushes him down, pulls his pants down. We see he's got his little his banana blue tighties on him, his underwoos, and starts to ride him. And then all of a sudden, boom, her eyes go wide. She's got fangs, and she bites in his neck, and we see this blood splatter. And so then he ends up getting affected by a parasite like her. Then she ends up attacking this other girl who's upset because the guy she wants to be with doesn't want to be with her. So the infected girl ends up turning her into one. Anyways, Jane ends up waking up and kind of confused. Ends up this time cold cocking straight in the face. Poor Gil's getting his ass kicked by her. Anyways, she tells him basically that they were attacked by some creature in the woods and all her friends are dead. And they're like, whatever. But then the infected show up and start attacking them. And one of them attacks the camp nurse, and he has a bent over. He's going to try to have his way with her, but Gil comes in. But the guy's got his adrenaline rushing, so he ends up, he's able to be a match for Gil, actually throwing Gil's around. But Gil eventually gets some scissors and drives into the guy's head. And then the girl who was in the shower, who only had sex in the shower, like, one of the parasites comes for her, but they're able to kill the parasite. And they come to the conclusion that they're lucky about these parasites got, it's got all the adrenaline going in there, blood pumping, including in the genitalia, which is why the parasite went right for the girl's hoochie, right for the hooch. That's going right between the legs. Anyways, so Jane wakes up. I don't know why I keep calling her June, but it's Jane. And they're trying to take shelter when the sheriff, I forgot completely about the sheriff in the movie, shows up, and he tries to plant evidence, because again, he wants Gil to go away. He doesn't like Gil. But, and he's going to arrest Gil, but then the other sheriff says, you can't do this, there's a problem going up. One of the infected comes up and punches a hole right through the nurse and killing her. And then kills the sheriff, and now it's up to the survivors to try to battle with them. This movie is not as good as the first one. I like the first one more. Yeah, you get some more TNA, and the kills are, when they get infected, I don't know how good that's showing up on camera. But, like, they get, like, the teeth, and like the creature had from the first movie. They get white eyes, claws, like these wounds on the face and body. Actually, you can kind of see a little bit. I don't know how good that's picking up. That's kind of like what the infected look like. I had more fun watching the first one than this one. The 5-minute music video credits, I did not care for. I don't like it when they have these credits that are essentially a music video too. If you want to make a music video, go make a music video. Don't do that for your opening credits. And then even then, it's like 5 minutes before you see, Jane in the aftermath, and then it's probably, I'd say, about another almost 40 minutes before you see between 35 and 40 minutes before you see really anything else. Again, I think the second one's, not second one, the first one's better. That's why I ordered a 3D version of the second one. If this was 3D, I wouldn't order it. The only reason why I'm going to keep this is because it's a Wildeye, and here, it's my Wildeye collection, so that's the only reason why it's going to stay. And I don't, like I said, I don't really care for this movie. It's got a poster. Let's see if let me see if I can show the poster. That's not exactly how the parasite things look like. There is a creature that does look like that and forces one of the girls to suck it off. Yeah. It's on Tubi. I'll leave the link for it in the description, but yeah, I did not care for this. First one's funner, and I look forward. They have shipped the 3D one to me, so I'm looking forward to getting the 3D one. But this one, not as fun as the first one. Does, a little slight spoiler, it does kind of hint at a third one, but well, there's about 6 year difference between the first one and this one, gap. So maybe, and this was 2-3 years ago, so maybe about 2 years ago, maybe we have another 4 years before we get another one. Anyways, I have got to go. If you've seen this movie, tell me what you think about it, whether you liked it or not. Again, I'll put the trailer for it, and I'll put the Tubi link for it. But anyways, I gotta go. I want to get some hot cocoa because, strike that, I want to get some coffee. Coffee sounds good. I live in Washington State, man. We do coffee here. But anyways, I am the Pacific Northwest Geek, and I will see you on the flip side. Toodaloo.